Here we're going to introduce some polynomial function terminology. So when we say that we have a polynomial function of degree n, we mean we have a function of the following form. P of x is equal to a sub n x to the n plus a sub n minus 1 x to the n minus 1 plus dot 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 all the way down to a sub 1x plus a naught, where n in this expression is a non-negative integer and the number a sub n is not equal to 0. So this is the definition of what we mean by a polynomial function of degree n, a function in this form. Now, a few points about this. The first is that the numbers a sub n, comma, a sub n minus 1, that is all the a's you see above, those are all numbers. A sub 1, comma, a sub 0, the numbers are called, there's a special name we have for those, they're called coefficients. And within the land of coefficients, we call a naught at the end, that is the term that is just a coefficient, we call that the constant coefficient or the constant term. So the number a naught or a sub 0 is called the constant coefficient. Or the constant term. You'll hear that as well. Okay, that's what we call a naught. The term a sub n x to the n is called the leading term. So the leading term, T-E-R-M, is the term with the highest degree. So a sub n x to the n is called the leading term, and the coefficient, a sub n, is called the leading coefficient. We're going to be using these terms very often in our class soon. So it's important to define them. Okay, so let's see an example of an actual polynomial function. So I'm given a polynomial function here, and notice that that it doesn't always have, it might be missing some of the terms. For example, we have a term of degree 4, but I don't see one of degree 3, and that's how it goes. All you're guaranteed is that you have the leading term. You're not guaranteed necessarily terms below it. So the degree of this polynomial, that's inherited by the degree of the leading term. So this would be a 4th degree polynomial. The coefficients would be the numbers -2, -3, 1/2, and -5. Notice the negatives go with the numbers. The constant term would be the term -5, or the number -5. The leading term would be the first term, which is -2x to the 4th. Now, it's not always the first term, it's the term of highest degree. In this case, the highest exponent, in this case 4. And then the leading coefficient would be the coefficient of the leading term, which is -2. So the leading term is always the term with the highest degree, and the leading coefficient is the coefficient of that term. Okay, until next time.